Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a car that has quietly slipped back into the spotlight for 2026, the Isuzu Piazza. If you remember the original from the 80s and 90s, you'll know it was a stylish, compact coupe with Italian flair and Japanese engineering. The 2026 model is no different in its spirit, but now it's bringing modern performance, sleek lines, and surprising tech into the mix. The Isuzu Piazza has always been a bit of a cult classic. Designed by the legendary Giorgetto Giugiaro, the original turned heads with its wedge shape and futuristic look. For 2026, Isuzu kept true to that design heritage, pulling in sharp edges, aggressive creases, and a fastback profile that makes it instantly recognizable. It's not a full retro reboot, but there's enough DNA in the body lines and silhouette that fans of the original will smile as they take it all in. Under the hood, Isuzu went with a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4, pumping out 260 horsepower and 280 lb-ft of torque. It's paired with either a 6-speed manual or an 8-speed automatic, and there's even an optional all-wheel drive system for those wanting more grip. The car weighs in at just under 3,100 pounds, keeping it light and nimble. On the road, it's tight, responsive, and full of character. The steering is direct, the suspension is firm but not punishing, and the turbo spools up quickly for a satisfying mid-range punch. Inside, the 2026 Piazza is surprisingly refined. Gone are the plain plastics and boxy dash of the past. In their place are soft-touch materials, brushed aluminum accents, and a 12.3-inch digital display that houses both the gauge cluster and infotainment. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, and a premium 10-speaker audio system are all standard. The cabin is driver-focused, with bolstered sport seats that hug you in all the right places. Visibility is good, and the rear hatch offers decent cargo space for a coupe, making it a viable daily driver. What's impressive is how well Isuzu has blended nostalgia with modern tech and performance. They didn't just slap an old name on a new shell, they engineered a proper sports coupe. It's fun, it's stylish, and it's different. You're not going to see 10 of these in the parking lot, and that's part of the charm. Isuzu also took safety seriously. The 2026 Piazza comes with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. For a company that hasn't made a passenger car in most global markets for decades, this is a surprisingly competitive entry in the segment. This car isn't trying to compete with the big names like the Toyota GR86 or the Subaru BRZ head-on. It's carving its own lane. It's for people who want something that stands out, something that nods to the past but still embraces the future. The 2026 Isuzu Piazza is a comeback that feels earned, not forced.